The region of Yushu is situated at 4,000 meters above sea level and occupies an area of 260 square kilometers. It is divided into 6 provinces and 8 counties. 96% of the population, 230,000 inhabitants, is Tibetan, mainly nomads who look after flocks of sheep or yaks. The per capita income in the autonomous Tibetan region is of $138 per year. This is a third of the amount that the World Organization considers absolute poverty. Since Akog Rinpoche, founder of ROKPA, established the first humanitarian project in Tibet in 1990 with the consent of the Chinese government, thousands of boys and girls have been able to receive education, and every day new applications to enter the school arrive. The procedure is slow. The relatives or neighbors of the orphan boys and girls go to the local authorities, who accept 1 application per family. When the period to hand in the applications is over, a letter to the applicants is sent so they can be interviewed by the local ROKPA representative and founder of the association, or in this case, by the vice president, Leo Willer, for the final selection. There are so many applications that the election depends not only on the financial needs of the family, but also on the capacity and aptitude of the selected boy or girl. Sometimes it's only possible to accept 1 child per village. The Nomad family we are going to visit has applied to send the oldest girl who lives with them. When the 7 brothers and sisters became orphans, they were distributed among uncles and aunts of the family, and this girl became part of this family, which has been growing year after year. Today they're wearing their best clothes, clothes which have probably been borrowed. The head of the family is wearing a not very usual outfit for a Tibetan nomad, the Chinese uniform. Diana Dodd, the English teacher and one of her Yushu students who helps her as a translator, talk to the girl. She is called Dondrup and is 10 years old. She wants to go to school. She also wants to learn medicine to come back to the nomad villages of the area to work in a few years' time. When she finishes her degree, she'll work wherever she's most needed for at least 8 years for any wages she can get.
We want to take a picture of it.
Diana asks her what her chores are in the house, and the girl stands up to show her the container where she keeps the yak's milk, which is milked 3 times a day, and that will be used to make yogurt, butter and cheese. It has been a long journey, and apart from the tea, they are offered bread and yogurt. Only the grown-ups will eat, and the girl, little by little, becomes more confident. For Sela, the young Yushu student who helps with the translation, this scene must bring back the one she lived more than 7 years ago. The women of the house are busy in the kitchen. The menu which is about to be offered is luxurious. Dry meat, yogurt, bread and tea with butter. The everyday Tibetan food, barley flour with water, which they call tsampa, is not good enough for such outstanding guests. The interview is becoming more serious. What is the income? Do the children receive any education? Is there anybody who can read in the house? The man says he can read, and when asked to read the letter they sent arranging the interview, he says he doesn't know where the letter is at that moment.
Not here. Where?
The education the children receive is the only one they can give to them. Make yogurt, cheese, look after the animals, pick medicinal plants in the fields. They can't say their exact income. They exchange cheese and butter for tea and barley flour. And if they sell 1 or 2 yaks a year, this is for clothing, shoes and medicine in case somebody gets ill. The children have been sent outside and they exchange opinions. The conversation is getting more confidential, and Tsela, the young translator, speaks quieter and quieter, intimidated by what is being said. The girl's mother died of fever when she was 24. The father died also of fever a week later. No, there wasn't any doctor near. The worst time of the year is at the beginning of the spring. There isn't any grass for the cattle. There is little milk. There isn't any meat left. And there isn't much flour left either. They go a little hungry, yes, but then everything gets okay again.